Scanning area.
I want to ask you about the bombing of the PDX headquarters.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes, what do you want to know?
I want to know why. You don't seem like cynical, murderous terrorists.
I know, it was a stupid accident. We thought we could keep up these acts of terrorism without anybody getting hurt. But we should have known something would go wrong at some point. It was inevitable.
What do you mean it was an accident? How do you blow up half a street by accident?
It was just a small firebomb. It was planted in the newspaper truck to incinerate all the newly printed issues of their propaganda. But it turned out it wasn't actually a newspaper truck. It was there to transport all the waste chemicals from the printing machines to a chemical waste disposal plant north of the slums. Rather than burning a bunch of papers, we set fire to highly explosive chemicals.
So you thought it was transporting newspapers. That's a very unfortunate mistake. You should have done your research correctly. Of course, setting fire to a truck in the first place was pretty stupid.
I agree, but try to understand our situation. We were a bunch of idealists who just wanted to make Forum City a better place to live. But we were living in a despotism, a dictatorship. In time, we realized that Despot was being controlled by a much more powerful organization than we could have ever imagined. We were frustrated out of our minds.
That's no excuse for what you did.
I know. But we thought we were freedom fighters, never terrorists. It took a horrible accident like the truck bomb to make us stop and reconsider what we were doing. And with your arrival, we realized we had a chance to break the vicious circle.
I'll have to think about this. I understand why you did it, but I still don't condone your methods. I still don't think it's any excuse for your actions.
doubt I'll ever be able to fully repay you.
Status report written in cash.
I guess it was just a matter of time before...
Hey, I finished decrypting and exporting the certificates from the staff now. I'll be ready to upload them to your shuttle when it's time to leave the atmosphere. You can pick up the staff again if you want it. Just swing by my office on your way out.
Status in Area 3? Great, thanks. Did I just see? Nah.
So what have you been up to since last night?
Well, I got my first good night's rest in a week, but I've been busy all day trying to fend off World Corp's goons. I can't believe that idiot King thought he could beat our firewall system.
When did he attack?
Somewhere around 4 p.m. His commandos were flown in with transport helicopters from... somewhere... Rydberg Field, I guess. He concentrated his efforts on the slums and the corporate district. Apparently, he's not very interested in the rest of the city. Yet.
Alright. How about his headquarters?
Hey, I know what you're thinking, but you can forget about that. He's barricaded himself in his World Corp building with military robots and a small army of commandos to protect him. Nobody is getting in there without his permission. You shouldn't worry about that. We'll take care of him later. We still have to secure the public spaces first.
Alright. Anything else interesting happen here while I was away?
Well, Sol's Bar and Grill was blown up around noon.
Ah, yes, I know. I was just there.
Really? Did you talk to Wink?
Yes. In fact, I've already found and eliminated those responsible.
What? What are you, a one-man court of law? The city may be under lockdown right now, but we still have trials for criminals like that.
They worked for World Corp.
Oh, good job then. Thanks for handling it.
Don't mention it.
Kashu is handling this. I'm far too busy with other matters. I'm curious to see where this is going. I think you've done very well so far. Now you just need to keep it up.
I'm stunned. This is so different from my first day at World Corp.
And if you like, I can have a firewall threaten to shoot you if you leak PDX secrets to make you feel more at home.
No thanks, I just wish I had come here sooner.
Well, that makes two of us then. But anyways, you're here now.
And I'm glad, but... You must be TrustCon. It's good to meet you. I'm Envious Hacker.
That's me. Did you just start working here?
Yeah, I'm gonna be working with Evil here to do some programming for PDX.
Good to have you on board, NVS.
Thanks.
So far, so good. It's nice to have an extra set of typing fingers around here.
It's good to see I'm appreciated for what really counts, my typing ability. I still need to get set up here, so I'll let you get back to saving Form City or whatever it is you do around here, TrustCon.
I'll see you around.
Oh, hey. A2, my yellow spider rod, is in the lab with Jonas. It's fitted with non-lethal weaponry, but it's kind of unstable. I tried to warn Jonas, but he didn't seem to care. If you have some EMP weaponry, I'd appreciate it if you disabled it.
Yeah, it'd suck if it started rampaging and knocked out Jonas, I guess. It does have NVS's IFF replacement technology that might be useful. So, there's that.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, Tress, I'm done with the staff. Go ahead and take it if you want.
I think you've done very well so far. Now you just need to keep it up.
You, human, I demand to be given back my proper lethal weaponry. Evaluation. This is an outrage. The pompous one over there is not being cooperative.
Be silent, you metallic pile of trash!
Evaluation. I call into question your likelihood of reproducing.
TrustCon, make this little piece of shit into spare parts at once! I demand it!
NBS told me to come in and EMP the bot, since you didn't seem to pay attention to the fact that it's dangerous.
Dangerous? That moron let a dangerous bot into my lab? Disable it at once.
Evaluation. That would be unwise, human. You are well armed, and as such I will not take the first offensive action, but I can and will sting you until you collapse.
I'm not getting involved.
Evaluation. I will wait for the...
I heard you did well down there. Of course, we all knew you would. You had my orcs to help you.
Yes. Got anything new for me to play around with?
Excuse me, this is a laboratory, not a tombola. I don't just throw augmentations after you. If Cashew asks me to help you out, I will part with some of my inventions.
I'm sorry, I just thought someone with your obvious genius would have plenty of technology to give away.
Don't think your cheap pseudo-psychological tricks work on me. Your attempts to manipulate me are embarrassingly transparent.
Fine. I'll just see if I can dig some useful hardware out of the corpses of the World Corp people. Scar's technology is much more advanced than yours anyway. In fact, I can probably find some street vendor in the slums who'll sell me better augmentations like yours. They can't possibly be that hard to come by. You think anybody could outdo your stuff with a couple of pliers and a volume of nano-augs for stupid people?
Fine. You can have this upgrade canister. Just stop insulting me and leave my fucking lab. On the double.
Oh, hold on for one moment. I gotta draw some other junk.
Ugh, Jesus Christ. Take it.
Thank you.
I should be so lucky.
I just see.
asshole. Hey, Genie's at work here.
I found him.
Where?
In the DxO hideout under Sol's bar.
Under Saul's bar? My goodness, that is a strange place to set up an outpost behind enemy lines. But brilliant, of course. We would have never thought of it.
I only found it thanks to Jackie.
So you got him out? He's ready to go?
Not yet. I spoke to the Renegade Master, however. He had quite the revelation for me, and I think I know who kidnapped Deus Diablo and plucked him into outer space.
What? What did he tell you?
Have you ever suspected that Despot may not really be in charge around here?
Why do you ask that? I suppose I've wondered occasionally how anything gets done around here when nobody ever hears from Despot. But the man is obviously busy. I think he just leaves us in charge while he takes care of more crucial affairs.
Doesn't that seem a little naive to you?
What? I think it's time you get to the point, Trescon. What did TRM tell you?
Despot serves a shadowy organization that calls itself GameSpy. They rule every city administration on foreign planet in secret, and I found evidence that they were the ones who kidnapped DD, and that they plan to mind-wipe him and deliver him back to you in a few days. If they rule the entire planet, it would make sense that they would operate from outer space, from some sort of space station.
That all makes an odd sort of sense.
That's exactly what I thought.
This is why they've been fighting us all along. This is what they tried to tell us all those times. It just seemed so implausible before. But now, of course, they discovered this long ago. What does TRM think about all this? I assume he presented you with some sort of ultimatum.
Correct. He wants you to form an alliance with him to free the boards of GameSpy's control. He wants you to help him destroy GameSpy and take control of the city.
He wants to fight for democracy.
He's willing to bury the hatchet if you're willing to turn on GameSpy. He wants to put the power back into the people's hands.
Despot would never allow that.
Despot doesn't give a rat's ass. You think he even keeps track of what's going on?
I'll have to discuss this with the others. I'm not even sure it would be possible for all our systems to be controlled by GameSpy. If it was true, the only way to break free would be to take control of their space station. I'll call a meeting with the others now. Wait here, and I'll have an answer for you afterwards.
All right.
Everybody, please meet in the meeting room in 5 minutes. We have a very important matter to discuss. The meeting is over. We came to a conclusion.
What do you want me to do?
We're accepting TRM's proposal. It's time we break free of GameSpy. We can't accept being ruled by a secret dictatorship any longer. We called you here to look for a friend, but this has turned into something much larger. None of us wants to live in a world where hidden masters are pulling our strings. Now that you've uncovered them, we're going to cut the strings that GameSpy has been using to control us. We're going to rescue Deus and take out that station. Let TRM know of our decision to make sure Kevo is released. Now that you have a pilot, you need to head to ABI. Their shuttle is the only way to get up to the space station, and you'd better hurry. We just got news that Kylie, one of Scar's best agents, just got onto a chopper heading towards ABI.
Before I go, you said you had some intel for me about ABI.
Yes, of course. Evil Invasion has gained access to their intranet system and retrieved some blueprints of the factory. Unfortunately, the location of the hidden complex isn't depicted. We also have some satellite pictures of the facility exterior for you. And now that Evil has their access codes, he'll be able to help you get in.
Great. How heavily guarded is this place?
Oh, they take security very seriously. Suspiciously so, in fact, for a clothing factory. According to Satellite, they've deployed somewhere between 30 and 40 guards, snipers, gun turrets, dog patrols, and 3 security bots patrolling the courtyard, 4 millbots on standby, and God only knows what kind of reinforcements they have in the buildings and below ground.
Thanks. This will probably prove very useful. Evil has my HUD access codes, right?
Yeah, he dug them out of the old PDX CIS archives yesterday before you logged on. He'll be following your progress.
So what's the history of the ABI company?
Well, it was started by Ryan a few years back. He's not very old for a company executive, but he has always been very talented. I never really met the guy personally, but I hear he's prone to get some strange ideas into his head. And once he got an idea in there, it's impossible to get it out.
Sounds like an entertaining sort.
Or dangerous. According to various rumors, he's grown slightly paranoid since Scar's hostile takeover of his company, and he's hired 2 gunmen to follow him around. Allegedly as bodyguards, but some sources say he uses them as hitmen to bully his enemies.
I see.
His story is the American dream. He started out on his own, making clothes, or skins if you will, for anybody who'd pay his modest prices. The more skins he made, the more popular he became, and the more expensive his products got. Then he bought some land in the mountain range surrounding Forum City and arranged it with fully automated clothing machinery. And then he started hiring every good skinner in the city.
He put them out of business and then hired them?
Nope. He hired most of them before they went out of business. I don't think he'd considered what his automated factory would do to all the independent skinners in the city. But that didn't become a problem because he employed them all. And suddenly, he had total monopoly on the clothing industry in the city.
Not a bad achievement.
No, he's always seemed to be as good a businessman as he was a skinner. But all his skins are still customized by his skinners. The machines just handle the physical fabrication.
So how many skinners has he employed?
I don't know. I'd guess 5 or 6 of them. But they're probably not at work this time of day. Unless, of course, they were trapped in the building when the fighting broke out. Maybe some of them will be able to help you if you find them.
Yeah, maybe. Thanks for the briefing, Cashew.
No problem. Thanks for arranging the DXO thing. Oh, drop by Jonas' office before you leave. He mentioned he had a new augmentation for you. And good luck with the mission. I'll stay in PM contact with you.
Cashew sent you here, I presume?
You said you had an AUG for me?
It's in the container over there. Code is 684061. You did well in DXO. Consider this your reward.
Excellent. Thanks.
You're welcome. With this little beauty installed, you shouldn't even need good luck against GameSpy. My very latest invention.
Listen, you keep on saying you're inventing these augmentations, but really they're just the good old Deus Ex AUGs, aren't they?
What, you think it's easy to recreate the exact effects as portrayed in Deus Ex here in Foreign Planet? Do you think I just plot in some code and whoop-de-doo, fresh new orb ready for use?
Of course not, I'm sorry. So it's really difficult?
Yes, of course it's difficult. But, fortunately, I am fucking awesome. In fact, I would go so far as to describe myself as the brightest mind of any generation ever! Which reminds me, I have an extra bioelectric cell for you.
Thanks.
are you settling in?
It's a relief that you disabled A2. It was dangerous. We can inspect it now and see what we can use it and its technology for.
Just happy to help.
I hope I can return the favor at some point.
You can help me by getting me schematics of the damn thing so we can take it apart.
Of course. I'll talk to you later, Trescon.
I'll send you the certificate when you need them. Well, I really can't be bothered writing more on this story tonight. I think it's time for a few rounds of multiplayer.
Hey, it's my drinking buddy. What brings you here?
Dazza, I was going to ask you the same question myself.
I'm here waiting for my appointment.
Appointment? What for?
Well, my chronic gout is acting up, which is upsetting my irritable bowel syndrome and is causing my hereditary flatulence to kick in. I've been breaking wind like there's no tomorrow.
Really?
No, not really. I'm here to see Asylum X, the rector of the university. Word on the street is he's in the market for security services.
Oh, for a second I was going to make sure that I was upwind of you.
Well, I had bean burritos for lunch, so you still may want to do that. But enough talk about my intestinal tract. What brings you here on this fine night?
Oh, just a little bit of breaking and entering.
You're telling me, a private investigator and corporate security contractor, that you're going to break into DXE? You're not the sharpest tool in the shed, are you?
No, but I'm the best armed. Care to do something about it?
I see your point. Well, I guess if you do make it in, that may convince Asylum X to switch my services instead of CSI. For a small donation, I may even have a little hint for you. Say, a useful keypad code that I obtained recently.
Excuse me. I'm practically about to secure you a huge security contract, and you want me to pay you for the privilege?
Alright. I guess I'm being a little greedy here. After all, we had a pretty good time at the party zone last night. Alright, I'll give you the code free of charge. Got something to write with?
Yep, let's hear it.
It just so happens I've been putting the CSI security scheme into a little test as preparation for my sales pitch. This test involved getting a couple of their employees pissed drunk and coaxing the keypad code to the DXE server rooms out of them. This week's code is 352617.
Ah, social engineering. Where would we be without it, eh?
I wish you the best of luck proving to my future employers why you should hire me.
Oh hell, I must be seeing things.
Sorry, sir, the school's closed. Please come back tomorrow.
Excellent. Here are those mails you need. You need to hack each computer and upload them one by one. Well, unless you find some passwords, of course.
What was that? I swear, I heard something. Base? I just heard something. Base!
For the love of Despot, Trestcom. Excellent. Here are those mails you need. You need to hack each computer and upload them one by one. Well, unless you find some passwords, of course.
Base? I just heard something. Give me a sec. Keep this frequency up. Base, moving to neutral. Neutralize. Base, I no longer have visual. Please advise. Shoot to kill, shoot to die. Oh, Christ.
Guess it was just the coffee. Base? I just heard something. swear I heard something. Pete, the zone is clear.
Base, what's on offer for food tonight? Oh, fuck you too, mate.
What was that? I swear I heard something.
Base, I've lost sight of the intruder. Request another team to help search. Base, moving to neutralize. Base, I've lost. Drop your weapons, all of them. Get your face down on the ground or open fire. Go on then. Kill. Shoot the goddamn kill. Ooh. Base, send immediate reinforcements. I repeat,
What the fuck? I can't really explain this, Trestcon. I guess the poster is your objective. Seems to be the only possible explanation. Grab the poster and finish the mission. I take full responsibility if it turns out not to be the objective.
Shoot the goddamn kill. Base, I no longer have visual. Please advise.
Good job, that's the last terminal. Alright, get back out here with the poster. I've got a nice bag of money for you if you make it out alive, without killing anybody.
Base, shoot to kill. Shoot to goddamn kill.
Great work. Here's your money. Let me have the poster.
You're welcome. I can't believe I went through all that trouble for a damn poster.
Yeah, actually, I just got a call from the Axe guy right before you came back. You won't believe what he told me.
Do tell.
He's actually Asylum X, the founder of DX Editing.
What?
Apparently, he sent you in there in order to test his new guards from Carillion Security. He wanted to find any holes in their coverage plan so he could tighten it up. Judging from how your mission turned out, I think he knows what he'll be doing for the next few months.
But what about those emails? Why did it have to look like an inside job if it was an inside job?
As it turns out, those emails weren't actual emails. They were just self-executable tracking programs that allowed him to follow your progress and make sure that you'd been to each of the server rooms. He wanted you to move all around the facility so the security test was thorough.
Well, good for him, he used you as a middleman. If I'd have been dealing with him personally, I'd have probably punched him in the face. To think I went through a mission like that just to test his damn security program.
But then on the other hand, you're 2,000 credits richer for it.
Yes, that's true. So, what's with the poster?
I don't really know. Apparently it's some sort of inside joke. I think he's pulling a pretty elaborate prank on Corone. The money. Think of the money.
Yes, I will. I am. The money is good, thank you.
No problem. But look, I think you have other business to take care of. I know I do. I'll talk to you later. Be sure to drop me a PM when you're off duty. I'll meet you over a nice cup of coffee or something so we can talk about the good old days.
Sounds good. I'll talk to you another time, old boy.
Goodbye, Trescon. Oh, sorry. Force of habit.
Stop fooling.
Status report.
That doesn't look right. Where did I put my dictionary?
Do that!
Base, status in Area 2. Damn, they did what?
Server uplink unstable.
Truscan, are you deliberately trying to make things worse?
I'm glad you're willing to work with us, Trestcon. Enough people have been hurt in this stupid war.
Scanning area.
Well, they didn't know, and they accepted your offer.
Thank God. Outstanding. Make yourself at home then, brother in arms. Here, take the key to Kevo's cell. You've earned it. We're holding him in the storage room. It's back the way you came, then through the door where CompuDoc is hopefully patrolling and down the stairs.
Thank you. I trust I'll hear from you again.
Oh yes, most certainly. I'm going to contact King Cashew as soon as I take care of a few things and brief the boys.
All right. Goodbye then.
Goodbye, and thanks again for the help.
Scanning area.
Thank God the Alliance fell into place this easily.
I have so many things to take care of now.
Scanning area.
Who are you?
Truscan from PDX. I've managed to negotiate your release. You're free to go.
Did you kill the DXO people?
No. They agreed to let you go. They were just using you as leverage to negotiate an alliance with PDX.
Yeah, I know. They told me. You're gonna think I'm suffering from the Stockholm Syndrome when I tell you this, but they've all been real nice to me. Well, except the whole locking me in the storage room thing.
No, I believe you. They're desperate people, but they fight for a cause. Hopefully we're fighting on the same side from now on.
Are you some sort of commando? PDX sent you here to negotiate an alliance with DXO just to get me out?
Yeah, but you need to do me a favor in return.
Hey, whatever you need, man. I pretty much owe you my freedom.
I want you to fly me to the ABI factory north of here.
Of course! I'll fly you anywhere you need. I'm gonna go see if my whisk is still where I left it. You can just come see me whenever you've taken care of your business. I'll wait.
Thanks. I appreciate it. See you there then.
Yeah, man. See ya. And, thanks again.